Hey there, Sean Kennedy here. I'm going to talk about my Connect R project. I'm just going to touch upon uh, the main parts of this code here. Right here is my minimax function, and it's utilizing alpha beta. And what this is going to do, it's going to see the first player is active, the max player, and if so, it's going to find all the possible moves and call recursively the minimax function again and decrement the depth by 1, increase the player count by 1, and it will then go through to this portion right here, and it will continue to recurse again until the depth equals 0. And if so, it's going to find our evaluation of the different leaf nodes, and that evaluation is going to be done with this method, which is very lengthy. This is my heuristic method. Essentially, what it's going to do is, see if there's a win for the max player or a win for the min, and if so, it's going to just return those scores immediately. Max obviously is a very large number, and min is a very large negative number. And right here, I just have a bunch of different cases. So YYYX could be, player 2, having 3 in a row, and then player 1 blocking that, and I'll give that a certain score. And just got a bunch of different cases with a bunch of different weights attached to them. Down here you see all these different weights attached to what I've felt were good scores, or good moves or bad moves, and that's all calculated together on each leaf board and given a score, and those scores are then returned back to the min-max function. So real quick, I'm just gonna show this off a little bit. Got my GUI going on. This GUI actually took me a pretty long time to create. This is my first GUI. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I'm pretty proud of it. Real quick, I will show you some functions of it. This can actually scale to any size you want. I've got it set to scale just to 50 because it's pretty insane to have a board over 50 by 50. But we can set the rows and the columns to say 13, and then set the connections up to I don't know, 6, 7. Let's do 7, and then click this reset board button, and it'll reset our board, and we can play. It takes a long time with these bigger boards. The bigger it is, the longer time it takes. Alright, so you see it made a move, and then the computer made a counter move. I'm going to actually turn this down so we can actually do something with it. I'm going to reset the board. Alright, so yeah, I can make a move, and my min-max will find an appropriate move to respond with, and then I'll make another move, and you see it already kind of blocking me from extending this way, and maybe I'll go here, and yeah, it blocked me from getting the 4 in a row. And say I messed up and didn't mean to click that, I can undo that last move and then decide to go here instead. And it's continuing to block me, and also continuing to build its own connection here. I can reset the board and then have the computer go first. And so computer went down this first column, and I can go around and start playing it. We'll see that it's blocking accordingly and building its own stuff, and generally being a pretty good game player. Again, this is my first GUI. This is probably the biggest thing I've ever built, so I'm very pleased with it. Let's see, so yeah, actually it just beat me. So player 1 wins. Do you want to play again? I'll say yes, and then I can just continue forth playing it. So yeah, that is my Connect R. Again, I'm pretty proud of it, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.